Perfect. So now, formally, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is an initiative that I have been thinking for several months in about how we can support each other. Yeah, how we can create a community. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. I was looking for different names in order to create the community. And I think it's something that we can collaborate between professionals that are working in the agricultural field, as primary producers, primary production, manufacturing side, and distribution centers, um, retailers, and consumers. Yeah. So for that reason, after doing an interesting research and looking for different alternatives, I said, okay, from farm to future, because, you know, having people, they need to be fed. So they need food. And we are here because we are working on that specific field, feeding consumers. Yeah. And what is the responsibility? Safe food. Safe food for everyone. It's a global statement, yeah, and we are creating a networking, yeah. So this is the launch day for this fantastic initiative. So let's see, I have someone is joining. So thank you, Kanchan, Claire, Bishwant, one of my students from Conestoga, Alisa. Thank you. I'm so honored having you in this meeting. Gurpreet, Nikita, Dee, Chaitanya, Damilola, Faniran, Parth, and Tomilayo is joining us. So yes, this is an initiative. I have been working um, daily in my LinkedIn profile, just posting information about job postings, tips, opportunities for growing, yeah, updates in the industry. So this is important to work together. This is not just the industry, not the regulatory entities, not just the certification bodies, not just the students or professionals. No, it's everyone definitely working in that specific aspect. So saying that, one of the elements that we have the opportunity to work today is in just knowing how we can definitely work in this specific field, how we can contribute for a better world. Yeah, that is gonna be the correct or the initial statement. The future of food is not built by one voice, but by a global community. So we are a global community committed to safety, quality, and purpose. Yeah, that is going to be the key statements from this specific community. This is a quote that I just was thinking about it. And it's important. One of the key elements from this community is to keep sharing knowledge. Yeah. And it's something that I have been building in LinkedIn, how we can share knowledge, how we can strengthen the world, one system, the world, one plate, and one professional at a time. Yeah. So saying that, definitely that is the idea. Having that community, the most important part is I have a lot of resources that I want to share with you. I have been participating in different type of summits. I have goals to keep participating in ones here in Canada, in US, and in Latin America as well. So what is the main idea? Is let's share information. Let's just see how we can definitely support each other. So that is the first part of the presentation. So let me talk about the what is going to be the agenda for today. So the agenda for today is focused on, let me see if I can move this one over here. So give me just one moment. I have the mouse here, it should work. Let's go through this. Perfect. So the reason for having this community what you can expect as a member of this specific community. What are the next steps? Yeah, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to share with you information about the community. What is your expectation? What do you expect from this community? What type of support do you think we can bring to this community? I have professionals in Canada and US that they are more than willing to share information with us. And this is one of the key aspects for being part of this community. I have professionals that they want to give us advice in how to pursuing this career, how to improve our interview skills, the way that we are writing resumes, cover letters. I have professionals that they are willing to give us information about regulations, packaging material. I have information from certification bodies. So it's a networking that I have been creating. And definitely the main idea, let me see, because I have people that they are asking me to join. Tomilayo is trying to. Okay, perfect. So, yeah. So, yes, that is the idea, is to bring all those resources to this specific community. Yeah, I am sharing a daily post in my LinkedIn profile, but having the community will be more focused on our technical topics, and that is something that definitely is part of the goals that I have in this community. Yeah, so the reason for having the community, what do you expect for being part of the community? The community, I will share you the link later. I have professionals that they already joined the community in LinkedIn. Other ones, I just submitted the invitation. Probably you haven't noticed that, or today we will check that. Yeah. And what are the next steps? I will be posting weekly, daily. I'm going to have live sessions with professionals, as I said before. I have different plans for this community in order to create this special and fantastic networking. If you know about a special summit or a networking activity that is going to be conducted in US, in Canada, somewhere that we can join for free, yeah, or we have someone that is able to share material, more than welcome. So this is something that I want to just share in a couple of minutes. And at the end, as I said before, I am willing to just give you the next steps from this community, how to get involved, and a final message. And for me, it's going to be a celebration. This is the celebration. When I just found, I saw the first person joining me today in the meeting, he said, yes, it works. It works. So thank you again for believing in this specific initiative, because this is an initiative. Okay, so let's start talking about the reason for having this community. So let me go and see if I can jump from here. Yes. I think I can. Yes. Yeah. So having this specific aspect covered, let's go and see. Let me go. So welcome again for joining me today for the launch of this specific initiative. Probably you are thinking about who is Marta. Yeah, who is Marta? So I have my LinkedIn profile. Probably most of you know me. I don't want to spend more than a minute saying I am a professional in the food industry. I am a food engineer from Colombia. I have a master in quality management systems, working in quality, preparing professionals in Latin America and now in North America is something that has been motivating me to keep sharing knowledge, yeah, and to think about what is the role that I have in this world, yeah. So Marta is a professional that is willing to motivate professionals, is a professional that is willing to share knowledge. Marta is a person that has a lot of energy in order to contribute for a better world when we are feeding others. When I am feeding my family, I have a huge commitment. When I am working with professionals in colleges or universities, my responsibility is to just keep growing, being connected, and contribute for a better world. Yeah. So that is the idea. Why I am creating this community? Because I want to keep just sharing knowledge and keep developing skills with professionals that they are more than willing to grow in this specific field. Working in the food and agricultural industry is something that definitely makes a huge difference. Yeah. So why create this community? Why? What is the reason for having this specific community? So the reason for having this community, as I said before, is because I want to just connect people, bridging gaps in the food industry. There is normally a lot of disconnection, and I am building connections between the industry and the academia. I know that the academia already is working, universities, colleges, but I have been doing my myself. One of the colleges that I am teaching right now, and I have the opportunity to teach, is Conestoga College. And I have been working with professionals and in the industry, just connecting um, the academia. So having students under my responsibility and those ones that are performing really well, like, okay, why not? Yeah. And those ones that they need support, let's keep supporting them in order to improve. But it's something that definitely we can and we are able to do. Yeah. It's connecting people between the industry, what the industry is looking for. And knowing what the industry is looking for, okay, let's see from the academia how we can fulfill those needs. Yeah, we need a lot of skills, soft skills, like time management. Yeah, being able to speak English well, being able to write procedures. Yeah, a lot of soft skills they are requested from the industry, and that is the idea. How we can create connection. Having this community, we have professionals from the industry, distribution centers, retailers, the certification bodies. We have professionals from the academia that they are willing to enrich, the knowledge in the food and agricultural industry. So that is the idea. How we can bring talented professionals and how we can know better opportunities, especially for, in this case, being in US, Canada, and other countries, newcomers, students, and or professionals from non-traditional paths. Yeah. So let's talk about real world insights based on data, based on the new trends, based on the new technologies. This week, I had conversations with professionals in my classes about, okay, did you see what are the latest news or the latest trends based on the standards? ISO 22000, yeah, is one of the key institutions that worldwide is giving us a path, a framework, and based on that, other standards, they are focused working on those improvements. ISO 22000 has launched a new standard, an updated standard. So that is the idea. What are the real insights? Yeah, how we can mentor others. Yeah, how we can just keep practicing other tools. So this is one of the key aspects related with the reasons for having a community, empowering global talent. Yeah, so we have challenged many professionals outside of North America, within North America, new in the industry, they are struggling to understand expectations. When you are reading in a job posting, I have been noticing that most of the time, or several times, we are struggling to understand, okay, what is the expectation? Why I am not receiving a phone call? Why I am struggling just for tailoring my resume? What does it mean exactly tailoring my resume? What does it mean having a cover letter? What is the difference between those two documents? When I have an interview, why I was rejected? Why I haven't received a phone call just to say thank you? We won't continue working in this process with you. Thank you for your participation. Yeah, how we can protect mentally, because when we are in this specific scenario, we have to protect us mentally. It's not easy being rejected, but we need to understand that a better opportunity is coming to us. Yeah, so that definitely is something that is playing an important role. How we can understand expectations, certifications, compliance. Yeah, and the idea in this space is to create a supported environment where international talent definitely can come to contribute. That is my role. That is my goal. When I am inviting you for a meeting, is because I want to add value to those meetings. Yeah. Oh, I have a speaker that is willing to talk with us for 30 minutes about the new approach of ISO 22000. Or we have a speaker that is willing to talk about us what are the recommendations as a professional being a manager in this specific industry, in how we can improve, how we can just provide the requirements from companies based on the hard and soft skills. Yeah. So that is the idea. No matter where they are from, the idea is how we can keep empowering professionals in this specific area. Yeah. What else? Fostering knowledge and sharing knowledge. New regulations, new tools, emerging technologies, evolving risks. Yeah. Standards are changing. Regulations are being updated. Yeah. We have the artificial intelligence. Yeah. What type of tools do we can use in order to improve? How we can prepare better myself? Yeah. So bringing together professionals, educators, entrepreneurs. That is the idea. Here, I am living in London, Ontario. We have several entrepreneurs that they are developing new products. They are looking for interns. They are looking for professionals. Yeah. So the idea with this network is to become a living hub of collecting knowledge, innovation, and continuous learning. What is the idea? If you have any question, oh, I am dealing with this specific standard. Do you know where I can find the information? What type of tool you can share? Yeah. So that is the main idea, how we can definitely provide that specific information. Yeah. And then we have the supporting career transition. I have several professionals that they are coming from different countries. They want to be part of the food industry, working in the quality assurance field, yeah, but they have as well questions about how they can transition from the pharmaceutical industry or agricultural to the food industry or food industry to the pharmaceutical. So professionals transitioning in those specific fields, the idea is to provide access to different resources, how we can connect, oh, I know someone from this specific industry that can help you, can mentor you. Yeah? So the idea is to find a pathway with clarity and confidence about how you can transition in this specific field. Let me see, because I have someone else joining us. Creative, inclusive spaces, elevating practices, yeah, safe, inclusive, and multilingual, unlike highly technical or inclusive forums, yeah. So this community is a community with inclusive and multicultural characteristics, welcoming multiple languages, respectful of diversity backgrounds. So diverse backgrounds are more than welcome here. Yeah, building a cross-border community, we create a space to share global best practices, local challenges, practical strategies for stronger food safety systems is definitely something that will help us to improve in this specific community. What else we can check in this specific community? Let's see. I have here my mouse, so let's go through here. Yeah. Collaboration over competition. Yeah, we are a system. And as a system, the idea is participating in this community is having a collaborative approach. Yeah, traditional networks where members compete for attention, is not something that we are looking in this specific community. It's more like a focus on collaboration, generosity, sharing success, and being able to contribute that others they can be successful as well. Yeah, your voice matters. Yeah, whether you are posting resources, answering questions, on supporting others. Yeah, it's a movement. I have a special webinar that I want to share with you. I had the opportunity to attend a food safety summit in Chicago this year, but last year. And last year, the chief food safety director from Wendy's, she was the speaker, one of the speakers, the star speakers from that specific summit. And she was talking about the importance for contributing in this field. And one of the lessons that I got from her is working in this field more than being called food safety specialists, quality specialists, research and development, the lab technician, whatever. We are a movement. So that is something that always comes to my mind, a movement, not just a group of people sharing information. No, we are a movement. Yeah, a movement that is connecting with different campaigns, supporting the material with webinars, mentoring others, and definitely sharing tools. Yeah, is one of the key reasons for being here. Yeah, so in conclusion, what is the main purpose for being here? To empower and connect professionals, students, immigrants, entrepreneurs across the globe to collaborate, learn, and grow in the food and agricultural industry. How? Fostering a culture of what? Food safety. More than obligate, yeah, or enforce others is let's create a food safety culture, equality culture, a compliance culture. Career advancement is something that definitely is supporting us here, yeah. Building a stronger and more inclusive food systems around the world. This is something that definitely is impacting us. So that is one of the key reasons for being in this community. Challenges. So we have different challenges that they are affecting us as a professionals in this specific area. So what type of challenges do we have? Yeah, job search, looking for jobs. Over 100 people in less than 2-3 hours. Yeah, working on resumes. This is not our specialty. Yeah, tailoring resumes, getting interview calls, how we can prepare ourselves, and that is one of the reasons that we have here this community. Is just to bring a professional that they are able to answer questions, to give us tips, and give us information that will help us. Yeah, we have sometimes information about compliance standards, auditing process, inspections, packaging material, new trends, certifications, yeah? What type of certifications are valid? 2 weeks ago, we had the opportunity to participate with a group of students from Conestoga College about how to become an SQF practitioner, yeah? That is something that several professionals, they do not have an idea what does it mean. What would be the benefit if I want to become an SQF practitioner, or if I want to become an internal auditor from IFS or FSSC 22000 or BRCGS, yeah? And always education is something that is on the table in this field. Isolation as an immigrant is another challenge that several professionals they are facing. I have tons of messages in my LinkedIn asking me for I need help, I need help, I need help, I need help. Can you support me? Can you give me a tip? Can you check my resume? Can you? I am trying to get my PO, my PR is several, challenges. But that one, based on isolation as an immigrant, is something that definitely has given me the push to be here today in front of you. Yeah. Sometimes we don't have the correct person to connect, difficulty navigating local systems, yeah, or feeling invisible. So that is the idea, yeah. How just having a LinkedIn profile, you cannot imagine how LinkedIn has the power to connect you with others. Look at today. Today, I have between 10, 12 people, yeah, from different countries, from different backgrounds, connected with me. Yeah, I have professionals that they are here connected. Why? The power of the networking. So that is something that definitely I want to prepare professionals in this community. Keep connecting yourself with others using LinkedIn. It's extremely powerful. Yeah. And yeah, that is the main idea. Just facing those challenges. Okay, let's see how we can do it. So this is the mission statement for this community. From Farm to Future, Safe Food Global Network, that is the name of the community, brings together food industry professionals, students, career switchers. I have several professionals from the pharmaceutical field that they want to be part of us, that this specific field. Entrepreneurs across the globe to learn, network, and support each other in the areas of food safety, quality, compliance, job readiness, entrepreneurship, and other topics are more than welcome. We have artificial intelligence, we have sustainability. All those topics are more than welcome. So definitely our mission is to foster collaboration, inclusive career growth, and practical education to build safer, smarter food systems together. That is the main idea with this specific community. And this is the mission statement. Who? Who should join this community? All of us here. Regulatory experts, educators and trainers, career switchers, entrepreneurs, immigrants, international students, food safety professionals. Yeah. So if you feel that you can be part of this community, feel free to join me. Yeah. So if you need to update your knowledge in topics about the standards or best practices, join the community. If you are from a different industry and you want to join the community, more than welcome. If you are an educator, a trainer, yeah, please share resources. If you are an immigrant, prepare yourself for the job market in North America or in the country that you are living right now. Yeah, entrepreneurs, they have a lot of questions. Yeah, they don't have an idea about what is the best alternative for packaging materials, labeling, product development, certifications, yeah, and regulatory experts. So if you know someone that is willing to be part of this community, please do not hesitate to share information about this community. Yeah, what to expect as a member? I am committed to keep publishing weekly themes. So every week I will be focused on specific themes. I have now my calendar just thinking about regulations, standards, artificial intelligence, latest technologies, and artificial intelligence for each specific field in the industry, because we know that in food industry we have the QA lab, we have the production area, we have packaging material, we have the warehouse, we have transportation, we are using devices. So for each specific field, artificial intelligence is playing an important role. We have a lot of information to share in this specific weekly topic. Yeah, monthly activities, inviting professionals. If you know someone or if you want to be part of this community, being a speaker, feel free to let me know. Oh, Marta, I have a topic that I want to share with you. Okay, let's discuss. 30 minutes, 20 minutes, or we can have a panel of discussion. It's something that I have plans to do. So you will receive a monthly, like a calendar, knowing what are the activities that you are going to expect to just check in this specific community. Yeah, it's not just a linking group. This is an ecosystem based on regulations, standards, based on knowledge, based on our expertise. So that is the idea. As a member, you have the opportunity to receive information. Weekly topics, postings, yeah, job opportunities for sure. Yeah, it's something that we can keep posting daily. But additionally to that, let's keep learning. Let's keep learning. Anything that you think will enrich this community, please do not hesitate to share with us. In just 1 second, I have 2 members. Perfect. So yeah, that is the idea. The idea is just to keep posting information in the community that will enrich the education, will enrich. You never know how a simple tip can impact other professionals within the community. And that is the main idea. Yeah, having that specific clarity about, okay, let's see, I have a news. We now in North America, in US, they are checking additives, colorants, packaging material based on sustainability. So now, based on the latest news, let's share information. Don't hesitate to do it. This is the link for the latest news. If you are from India, if you are from Namibia, if you are from Brazil, if you are from Europe, feel free to share whatever information do you think can enrich the community. Yeah. So this is something that you can expect from this specific set of meetings. This is an example about the weekly themes that I have listed. Yeah. What are the industry trends based on AI in food safety, traceability aspects, global food safety initiatives, updates based on standards. Yeah. So we have career preparation. I have a career coach that is willing to come and joining us. I think is one of the professional that I will invite next week. I will ask her to prepare a topic about specifically resumes, then cover letters, then interviews. Yeah, because all those topics are different. So if you have any set of questions, I will invite you to collect the questions, send me the questions, and I can just work with her to prepare the information. So the webinar that could take around 60 minutes will be used in an efficient way. Yeah, knowing your questions before will help us to manage the approach of the webinar. Yeah, entrepreneurs corner. Yeah, knowing about packaging materials, what type of compliance they need to follow, labeling. If you know someone, if I know someone that is looking for a professional, okay, I can post here. This company is looking for. Are you willing to apply? Work with the career coach, yeah, and check if your application is good to go, yeah. Global voices, yeah, is another important aspect that is going to be part of the weekly themes, yeah. Food safety in different regions around the world, how to trade between Canada and other countries, yeah. Latin American regulations or regulations from other countries, yeah. And immigrant spotlight, yeah. We can share about real career stories, barriers faced. Okay, if you have a pain, if you know that something is not working well, okay, let's use this community to talk about that specific aspect. Yeah, but this is something that you can expect from this specific activity based on the weekly set of activities. Monthly community activities. So Monday is going to be, for example, question of the week. Yeah, we can spark conversations, we can share ideas, highlight challenges. Thursdays, member highlights. Yeah, let's celebrate a member's win, post, history, or project. If you are participating in a project, just give us a quick elements or information. Yeah, you don't have to share everything because we know that companies they are managing a confidentiality policy. Absolutely, but just give us a heads up. Okay, I am participating in a specific project for developing a new ingredient. Anything that you know about that ingredient, just share with us. Sometimes in LinkedIn, we have industries that they are looking for a special set of ingredients. Do you know someone in Latin America that is producing cacao? I remember that. Or bananas. We are looking for fresh bananas from Central America. We are looking for this packaging material from. So that is the idea. Yeah. Live expert Q&A activities is going to be probably monthly or bi-weekly. For next week, definitely I have plans to bring someone that is able to give us advice about resumes and cover letters. Yeah, let's start with resumes. Yeah, it's a person that definitely can give us a really good set of information that will help us. Yeah, and resource drop. It's important to know that within the community I have been sharing a couple of tools, so I will share that in a couple of minutes. Guides, yeah, certificate. I have a lot of information to share, but I want to do with my community. I will be posting for the public general information, but for this community, it's going to be a selected information. Yeah, the idea is to grow together. Sometimes we have too much people around the LinkedIn. In my case, I have been selecting who is connected with me, but sometimes I need information, for example, related with artificial intelligence for presentations. I have been working for more than 25 years as a professor, instructor, trainer in Latin America. So I was working for 8 years in Central and South America, now in Canada since 2017. I came to Canada in 2009. Yeah. And I was patiently waiting to just get for the correct opportunity at the correct time with the correct company. The first company that believed in me was Kellogg's. But the first company when I started teaching and providing training was Dr. Edgar here in London, Ontario, and Unilever in Simcoe, the facility that is manufacturing ice cream. Yeah, so Breyers. And after that, the first college that opened the doors to me was Pancho College. Now I am in Pancho, Conestoga, Lambton College, talking about food science, food safety, food engineering, food packaging material. It's a passion. I am feeling passionate about that. So that is the idea. A lot of information you will find in this specific community. Yeah, I will have a couple of campaigns. If I know about events, yeah, this coming October, we have an interesting summit here in Ontario. That is something that I will be sharing in the community. So if you are living in Canada, in Ontario, in Mississauga, Toronto, Chatham, if you are living in Cambridge, if you are living in close to Mississauga, just come together. Let's join that specific meeting. Yeah, we can ask for a special discount. I am able to lead that. Yeah, if that is in a small church, let's ask for a discount. Yeah, that is the idea with the community. Yeah, so how we can just definitely keep growing as a community, being part of this initiative. Yeah, I have a specific like a breakout activity. It's a quick activity. So where are you joining from? So feel free to just write if you are feeling comfortable speaking in public. Feel free to unmute yourself and let me know. I am living in Mississauga, Chatham, out of Canada. So feel free to do it. Or if you are feeling comfortable, just send in the information via chat. Do it. Yeah. But I would like to know a little bit about you. Yeah. So I already have here people saying hi, hi Elisa. We have here Kanchan. So feel free to write the information. Where are you joining from? If you want to share with me what is one challenge you are facing in your food or a career, agricultural career, or in your career in general, let us know. And what are you most excited to share or learn in this community? This is something that will help me, yeah, in order to understand. So I have someone that is willing to unmute yourself and do it, or just share the information through the chat. Who wants to go first? Texting or just opening? Okay, this is Kanchan. Oh, look at that. Kanchan is from Edmonton. Thank you, Kanchan. And do you want to share with us any challenge that you are facing or you have been facing or you faced before? Anything that is something that will help me to, I have here my notepad. Yeah, thank you, Kanchan. So who else wants to share with us where your
Hi, hi,
hi,
this
this
is
one.
Vishwan. I'm from Gulf.
So
Actually,
this
I'm a
one, you are in
Conestoga.
well.
Yeah, I'm a Conestoga student. Actually, I'm facing a problem. Like I have a 3 to 4 years of food industry experience, but I was unable to get the jobs that I'm applying. Like I'm applying daily around 20 to 30 jobs, but I was not able to get even a call from a
Thank you.
response anything.
This one, wait for my next live next week.
Oh, okay.
And you will hear directly, not from me, from a career coach professional that can help you to clarify what does it mean when you are applying for 20 jobs daily. Yeah. And how the Canadian culture works. Okay. So let's do it. Thank you, Miss One. What is your expectation for being part of this community? This one, if you have, okay, we have here Kanchan from Edmonton, Francis, PhD in food technology. Wants to come to the industry. Okay, let's work on it. So thank you for saying that. I am saving this information. So based on your text or your ideas, I will look for information that I will post in the community to give you tips. Okay, how I can transition if I am a PhD professional. Alisa from Toronto, my challenge is transitioning from academia into industry. Feedback is always lack of industry experience. Alisa, I know what does it mean. I have been working for the last 4 years in the academia. I have been working in projects, but I will post information in order to know how we can transition and what is the idea. Based on your background, we can connect with industries that they are willing to open an opportunity for you. That is one of my main goals. Yeah, connecting you guys with the industry. I told you, is that bridge. Yeah, and that is gonna be my main role. So don't hesitate to ask me questions through the community. Mark, when you are feeling down, let me know. Yeah, let me know so we can just we can create a specific activity to support each other. I know this one. I know that pain when you are applying and not answers, not answers, not answers. It's not easy. Time is like, okay, August 1st, nothing happens. You know what? Let's see together what is the situation. And for that reason, next week, I will bring that person for talking about that specific situation. Thank you, Alisa. Rinka is from Scarborough. Okay. Thank you, Rinka. I have Park from Ontario. My challenge is I am applying and also getting interviews, but not getting hired because of overqualified or sometimes lack of tactical information. Yeah. So yes, we will be talking about that. So we have resumes, number of applications, and now being overqualified, and now uh, responses. So it means that will be related with interviews. But I want to create another live for interviews. So I know that is one of the urgent discussions is going to be about that. Yeah. So, yeah. Nikita,
Hi,
feel free to
Martha.
unmute yourself.
Hi, Martha. So
Hi,
I
Nikita.
I am a like ex-Conestoga student and also fan show. I've known you around like for 2 years now.
Good, nice to meet you and good to see you.
Yeah. So like I'm from Toronto, and my biggest challenge right now is I've just completed my college. It's been just around 1 month, and I've applying jobs and done my HACCP certification and all this. But the challenge is like they're asking for 2 years, 3 years of experience. Being a fresher, we cannot get the experience that they were asking for because we just graduated. And that is the biggest challenge I've been facing. And also, I've been applying, and sometimes I'm getting a call from the companies as well. Like at 3 o'clock, this live has started, right? I just had an interview at 2:30 from Give and Go. But again, I'm not sure they're asking for the experience and all this for even for a QA, even for the entry level. The QA tech is the entry level position that in the industry. But even for that, they're asking for 3 years of
Yes.
experience, and I'm not aware of like what to do and how to deal with it. That is the biggest challenge right now. And I personally believe it's not only for me, it's for other graduates, new graduates also. It's been the biggest challenge.
Correct, correct. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you how was my history here. I joined Kellogg's. I came to Canada in 2003. I took like around 6 or 8 months, like a sabbatical period of time for because I was traveling a lot of in Colombia as a trainer and auditor for a certification and standardization body. Industry experience no more than a year and a half from Colombia. And that was my first year after I got my graduation. So the companies here said, oh, fantastic experience, amazing experience. But how was your Canadian experience? I remember that 2 or 3 years ago, the government just launched a policy about no more questions about the Canadian experience. You know what? I don't know if that is true or not, but in my case, I spent a year and a half in Kellogg's. I didn't get the job. Then Kellogg's closed the doors. Then that's okay, Alisa. We will be in touch, okay? And the point is that we have to, I spent around a year looking for opportunities. I got the opportunity to join Pancho, but you know what? I was invited for an interview with Dr. Edgar. Entry level. I joined Dr. Edgar as an operator. But when I was working internally, always I was in touch with the QA department and the HR department, asking for an opportunity within the QA area. They said, as soon as you, as soon as the company opens an opportunity, you can apply. That was the way that worked for me. I spent 4 months being an operator in production. They knew my experience, and you know what? Something that was interesting in Dr. Edgar is that they told me, okay, you can support the production area doing like a technician activities, not with that name, but I was responsible for conducting activities that other ones they couldn't be able to do as an entry level positions in production. But you know what, Nikita, that opportunity opened to me the door for applying for the position as a quality technician. I got the position and then I was promoted as a quality specialist. And I was working in Dr. Edgar for 2 years as a quality specialist and then in Unilever as a quality specialist. Sometimes we have to start from the scratch. But you know what is the difference, Nikita? The key element is having the correct networking internally. One, because one of the aspects that is important within the Canadian culture is that when someone is working internally, is performing well, and a position is open for being promoted, they are giving first option to those ones that are interns. So that is the idea. Probably we have to start from the scratch, working in production area. But as soon as you are joining the company, let the company knows I am willing to be promoted as soon as the company is opening, and keep checking. I was doing that action daily, checking the board from the company, checking in Indeed. As soon as they open the opportunity, boom. But they knew my performance. That is the difference. Probably it's a tip that will help you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that helps, Nikita. So
Yeah.
probably you have to think about that. That worked for me perfectly. After those 4 months, never I came back to be an operator or an entry-level professional.
Yeah,
So
makes sense.
you can apply. Ask for an opportunity. I want to perform for this company. I am connected with the mission, vision, and values. Give me the opportunity. As soon as you are in the company, it's gonna be easier for you to be promoted than being out of the company. And several companies, they have open opportunities as a entry level. I did it. In Kellogg's, I spent 8 months working in the production area on the floor. I got my driver license for driving forklifts. Forklifts when I was in Colombia, flying in first level, having 5 stars hotels. I always in my mind, this is temporary, Marta. This is temporary. This is temporary. We need just one door open.
Exactly, that one opportunity, to just enter into the company, just look for
Exactly.
that one thing.
Make the sacrifice. Check for internships. Check for entry levels. Sometimes we are looking for the wrong position. And we have companies that they are willing to provide opportunities for those ones that do not have experience. I can tell you because I am receiving job postings daily. And several companies, they are no experience needed. Unilever, less than 2 or 3 months ago, they were looking for professionals in the food industry for joining the sanitation team. No experience. They are willing to give the training. Those ones are the doors that we need, So I hope that helps, Nikita. But that is the idea. Let's discuss about those tips later. Yeah.
Sure.
Sorry.
Hi.
Hi. We have.
I'm sorry.
Claire.
Yeah, it's Claire.
Hi,
I'm sorry
Claire.
to interrupt you.
That's okay. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so I just wanted to know, while applying for these let's say entry level positions for someone who has a good professional experience and all that, do you still put all of your professional experience on your CV, or do you try to go lower? Because some of the recruiters might see you and they are like, oh, this person may be overqualified
Yes.
for a production laborer or just in the industry. What do you do?
So Claire, Claire, you know what you need to do when you are applying for those entry level jobs? You have to change your resume, the approach of your resume. You know,
Okay.
that is the
Okay.
tailoring process, and that is the topic that I want to bring the speaker. Yeah, when I
Yeah.
applied for the job in Kellogg's, I definitely said, you know what, let's just put the resume in a very simple approach. Focus on having the opportunity to join the company. Yeah. So this is
Okay.
a tip that you will hear. You know, if you are not able to join the meeting, I am able to share with you the recording for next week. But
Yes,
the
please.
idea, but the idea is, okay, let's see how we can work on that specific exercise. Yeah, you have to change the resume, because if you said I have a master and I want to join the company, that is something that companies, they say, oh, it's overqualified. No, we are not able to. Yeah, that happened to me.
Okay.
I submitted a resume like 2 months ago for a company with my profile. I said over 15 years. I didn't say 20. And they didn't call me. Oh, this is overqualified. So probably I have
Overqualified,
to
yeah.
change the period of time. Yeah. So
Okay.
that is the idea. We will talk about those tips, but definitely that is going to be the approach. Tailoring process means that you have to adjust. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we have Damilola. I think Damilola left, but yes, she's from Milton, Ontario. Yeah. So yeah, that is the idea. Thank you so much for this quick presentation and for sharing your concerns, because I will be working on this. So just to finalize this, what are the next steps? So the next steps is joining the LinkedIn group. So the LinkedIn group is this one. Yeah. This is the LinkedIn group that we have, or I have just set up in LinkedIn. Yeah. So I will send you the link. So if you receive this link, probably you receive the invitation. I just submit the link via a chat box. But the idea is to be part of this specific community. Yeah, I have been invited. I have this community since 2022, but I was not actively posting. I said, no, I'm going to reactivate this. Yeah. So here I have 22 members, but the idea is to keep feeding, the community daily. So if you are connected with me, you will be able to send me a request for participate in this specific link. So I have Claire, I have this one, I have Prasanna, Pavitra, Jaslyn, Kanchan, Mashu, Bala, Nandana, Shaima, Baran, Anjali, Dr. Tabusan, Raminder, Harsha, yeah, Amanda, Praj, yeah. So those ones are the members that currently I have, yeah. So please accept the invitation, yeah, because accepting the invitation definitely will help us to get access to the content. So the content here is going to be different. So let me just show you here. I have been posting a couple of posts about jobs, yeah, here. So that is the information and the resources that I will be sharing. If you have any questions, feel free. You don't have any restrictions to comment or to add questions. No, feel free to do it. I have been posting information. For example, those ones are free webinars. If you have time, do it, because that is when you can make networking. Participating in those webinars, take the name of the person, connect with that person via LinkedIn. Send a note. Thank you for leading that webinar. It was very informative. I would like to know more about this and about that. That is the idea. You never know how a network will help you in order to enrich. Yeah. And probably that is the person that will open a door for you. Yeah. Look at the post. So I have someone that didn't provide the tactical information part. So look at that part. This is going to be a good probably sheet for you. What not to say in job interviews. I remember 2 weeks ago, one of my students had an interview. And one of the questions is, please, what is for you one of your weaknesses? So she did apply for a quality assurance technician job. And the company was looking for a professional with experience. And the answer, she said that she felt afraid. She said, I didn't expect that question. And you know what, Marta? When I had the question, I said, I want to improve my skills as a QA technician. That is the weakness for her is to improve the skills. Immediately, the company said, no, she's applying for a QA technician job. And when they did ask about what are the weaknesses or one weakness that she needs to improve, she said, I need to improve my skills as a QA technician and experience. No, you have to select one of your skills. In my case, as Martha, one of the weaknesses that I have is I have commitment with my companies, the companies that they open the door to me. I have commitment. I have commitment with my colleagues. So when someone is asking me for support, I said yes. So you know what is my weakness? I said yes to everything. But sometimes I am putting too much on my back. Stress, time management. So it's something that my husband is, Marta, you have to learn how to say no. That is in specific. So we will be discussing that. If you have questions like that, I want to have an interview. Give me, please, tips about what type of questions I'm going to deal tomorrow. Post that. Immediately, someone on me, I have the responsibility to give you support. So feel free to do it. If you have any interview, if you have questions about a specific technique, a specific academic requirement, do it through the community. Do it through I have a WhatsApp. I have professionals. Sometimes it's easier to connect with WhatsApp. Marta, please answer. I have an interview tomorrow, 10 a.m. I don't know what I need to say. Do you know someone that is willing to give me 30 minutes training? Connections. Yeah, that is the idea. Yeah, I posted something about here. 7 things to never say in a job interview. Yeah. Yeah. Critical thinking. This is a post that definitely students that they know me, I know that they know that I am pushing everyone to think about critical thinking. And I will be posting about what analytical skills are required in the food and agricultural field. I posted something about the critical thinking skills in different fields: quality assurance, research and development, regulatory and compliance, auditing, testing, continuous improvement, risk management. But I have the plan to post about analytical thinking skills. Yeah. And posts, Ferrero, I didn't post this one in the general public profile, yeah, under my name. Yeah. Here, information about news. Yeah. So that is the idea. That is the main idea for participating in this specific industry. Yeah. Introduce yourself if you want. Invite your network if you feel that it's possible to do it. Share insights in your native language. Yeah. I will be leading opportunity like Ask Marta session. Yeah. Ask Marta. So I will post Ask Marta about whatever you want to ask. Feel free to do it. Yeah. Immigration Voices campaign. You will hear about what does it mean, you know, and I will be promoting the calendar, yeah, for future lives. Okay, let's see what else. Final message. So thank you because you are part of something meaningful. This is more than a group, as I said before. This is where we build the future of food together. Yeah. So thank you for believing in this vision. Because of you, we are breaking barriers across borders, sharing real knowledge, creating career and business opportunities, building safer, smarter, and more inclusive food systems. Yeah, that is something that definitely I want to celebrate with you. So I will be able to share this specific information. Let me see. I can share with you the link for the group in Zoom. Yeah. And stay tuned, please, for the next webinar. I want to promote 2 webinars. One, just for answering questions, but answering questions focus on job search. Okay, focus on job search. Focus on interviews, focus on interviews. Focus on cover letters, focus on cover letters. Focus on resumes, focus on resumes. Yeah. So if I'm going to do that, the idea is I will request from you to receive questions. because based on your questions, I can pass those questions to the speaker that will join us. Yeah, it's something that is important. Yeah, so feel free to do that. And it's gonna be, as I said before, it's gonna be the perfect opportunity to just, you know what, work in an efficiently way. Yeah, that is gonna be the idea. So, any other questions, comments, concerns? Yeah, if you have any comments or if you have concerns about tips from your applications, resumes, and stuff like that, feel free to ask through the community. Yeah, or send me a note via LinkedIn directly to my LinkedIn message section. I'm more than happy to support you. Anyone else have any questions, comments, or concerns? Okay, if you don't have questions, can I ask you something? It is any possibility that you guys can open your camera? I would like to take a picture from this group of people that believe in that. And I want to post it in, thank you, Rizwan. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you, Kanchan. Okay, let's do it. Nikita, Claire. Excellent, Rinkal. Thank you. Hannah, are you willing? Tomilayo, Panidan. So I have you here. So Hannah, are you able to do that? Oh, who left? Tomilayo. Okay, Hannah, thank you. Claire. Doesn't matter where you are.
Oh, hi.
Are you willing to just turn on your camera, Claire?
Oh, okay. Okay.
I am asking you to start just because I want to take a picture and I want to post that. Yes, perfect. Thank you. And I don't know about Fanny then. Okay, let's do something. Thumbs up, smile, and yes. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. 1 and another one. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, guys. So let's stay tuned. If you have any questions, feel free to ask through the community or send me a text message. Okay, and stay tuned for next week because next Friday I'm going to invite the speaker for supporting us with the resumes. Okay. No other questions? I wish you a really good rest of the weekend. Stay tuned about postings because I will be posting jobs tomorrow and Sunday. Okay. Thank you, guys. You have a good rest of the week. And thank you for joining me. Okay. Take care. Bye bye.
Marta.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.